Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back into Northland Basketball. Welcome back to Show Low High School for tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball. And it's the final regular season game of the year for the Snowflake Lobos on the road here at Show Low High School, Hatch Toyota Arena, the home of the Cougars. And the Show Low Cougars are going to see what they can do in what is their second to final regular season game. They will play one more time. They'll play tomorrow night at home here against the Alchese Falcons. Meanwhile, what do you got in front of us? Well, you got this big matchup that Show Low could really use right now. They are coming into this one 8-17 overall record. The Snowflake Lobos just one game over 500. So really two teams looking for a victory tonight and seeing what they can do to close out their regular seasons here between tonight and tomorrow night. How about the rankings? How about the 3A rankings for the boys? And that's where the challenge comes in for both squads. Snowflake is number 13 in the state. That is solidly playoff basketball right there. The Show Low Cougars at number 32. A win tonight, a win tomorrow night. Is that enough? Can they get enough out of that? I just don't know. It doesn't seem like you could make that big a jump, get into the groupings, the grouping of teams that will go to the playoffs. It's going to be tough. Snowflake starting lineups announced just now. And now the Cougars. The Show Low Cougars are going to get their introduction. It begins with number 3 there, Mason Bigos. Mason is as dynamic a guard as you come around, you get around. And he's got that nice length and that lean and that drive. His specialty is going to be put it on the floor, attack the basket, drive the best that he can. Number 11, Tristan Indian, a moment ago getting his name announced as a starter. Number 15, Carter Carpenter is a starter tonight for the Show Low Cougars. There's number 20, Hadley Dazen, who had that inspired 27-point, 17-rebound performance 5 nights ago against Snowflake. And the final starter is number 21, Jet Walker. There is Jet right there. Jet of the Phantom defensive foul there in the final seconds of the Snowflake game that I don't think had any bearing on the outcome of that thing. And so Jet, anyway, Jet is in your starting lineup tonight for this Lobos team. Head coach Matthew Smith getting his guys ready. The Snowflake Lobos getting help from Andy Wood. Coach Andy Wood, one of those historic all-timers as a coach. Here at Snowflake, he won a state championship. And his team, Matthew Smith's team, controls the opening tip. We're underway here with Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone. Jet Udall. Ball goes around, and a nice backdoor cut to Jet. Beautiful pass and assist from Landon Clare, and Udall gets first points of the night. And I think he also just picked up the first foul as well, and he did. Came in from behind, tried to give a little help defense right there. Makes contact. And a 2-shot foul that puts Jet Walker at the line for the Show Low Cougars. Underway here with Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone. My name is Floyd Simmons. Jet Walker. Count the foul shot. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Show Low Cougars basketball, part of Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. And the Cougars taking on Snowflake tonight, finishing the season tomorrow night here at home against Alchese. And then, I guess, especially if they can win tonight and win tomorrow, then you just pray your way into the tournament, I think. if you're the Cougars. Here is a three-point try from the corner. It's no good for Landon Clare, but a blue-collar rebound and putback for Jacob Leduc. Skip pass. Sholo trying to work it around. Jet Walker now from downtown. That shot no good out there for Tristan Indian. And it belongs to Snowflake again. Lobos early lead, 4-1 now. Make it 7. That one from the corner is good. Jet Udall trying to keep this Sholo crowd out of the game here early on in the first quarter. The Sholo student section is... There's not a peep out of that section right now. On the baseline, Walker. And that one is short of the mark. 2-on-1. Snowflake spin to the basket. No good on the try by Jaron Woodside. The spin got him a little bit too far under. And the iron became the 6th defender for Sholo on that play. Drive and contact, and it's the 2nd foul of the game on Jet Udall. Going to get him out of the game here. And for a second time, he sends a Sholo Cougar to the foul line. It is Mason Bigos. Well, I don't remember the name of the young kid. Well, back in the Midwest, I think he is. Maybe he's on the East Coast, family member that looks up to Mason. Watches all these games. Probably tuned in watching right now. Let me see if I can try to remember the kid's name. I'm sure that somebody out there can comment on the live chat, right? Mason a little 0 for 2 at the line. Not normal. Not normal for Mason. And here we go. 5:47 on the clock, first quarter. 7-1 Snowflake in front of Sholo in the boys game. Indian gets it away to Walker. Now Bigos on the baseline, and that one is defended nicely by Snowflake. See, I'm going to have to do something with my numbers out here. Okay, yeah, Irvin King was the guy who helped that defensive play last time up the floor. Sholo had the ball, and now Hadley Dazen is going to back Gian Jones all the way down. And boy, should have had something right there. He did a really good job, like I said, backing Gian all the way down as Irvin King misses his shot. Rebound Snowflake. Jacob Leduc. And they work it inside to Woodside, missing twice. Finally, all of that madness ends with a Hadley Dazen rebound. To Carpenter. Tried to scoop it up there on the reverse land. No good there. Landon Clare. Pull up, no good. Gian Jones fouled by Dazen. 2 shots on the way for Gian. First Hadley Dazen foul. A 7-1 start here for the Snowflake Lobos. 4 minutes, 32 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Gian Jones counts the shot. Yeah, that's a good foul. A good call on the foul. Two out of 2 for Jones. 8-point advantage. Snowflake. Walker, top of the key. Dazen pulls the ripcord on that one, and it is no good. Offensive rebound, and then a ball tipped out of, no, thrown out of bounds. That was not tipped. Thrown out, Snowflake's basketball. Let's see, Snowflake with Jaron Woodside, who inbounds the ball to Landon Clare, who's going to get fouled. 2 shots for him on the way. You got Jacob Leduc, number 11, out there on the floor. Number 10, Irvin King. And number 5, Gian Jones. Snowflake. Jet Walker's first foul of the game puts Clare at the line. I gave you those 5 Sholo starters at the beginning of the thing. That's Mason Bigos, number 3. Tristan Indian, number 11. Carter Carpenter, 15. Hadley Dazen, number 20. Jet Walker, 21. Claire makes the shot. And another. Big start for Snowflake. Walker off the glass. That was pretty. Burst of speed. And that's the first field goal now for Sholo. And then Snowflake loses the ball out of bounds. Take a look at Jet on the drive. Jets basketball prowess has improved as the season has gone along. Jet, one of those guys that is a pure football player, and a terrific one. Carter Carpenter on the drive, got tripped up a little bit. Snowflake whistled on the foul. Jacob Leduc is the guy. Nope, not Jacob. Liam Brewer gets the foul. Liam has just come into the game for the Lobos. Inbound to Bigos, guarded by Claire. And he is going to try to find a shot, can't do it. Gets it outside to Indian, and now Carpenter. At the top of the key, Jet Walker to Hadley Dazen. Dazen gets pushed by Jones. Jones picks up his first foul. Into the game for Sholo comes Mervin Nazi. And if you've been watching our broadcasts, maybe watching Sholo basketball all season, you know Mervin as Mervin DeClay, but he's honoring his mom tonight here with his last name. It's Mervin Nazi out there on the floor. Number 10 for Sholo into the game. There's Mervin Nazi. And there was a whistle and a foul. And I don't entirely know who got called on that foul, Sholo. Little left hand up there off the glass for Brewer, no good. Rebound, Leduc too much on that one, and he'll get it back. Jones pulls up. The one-hand push shot is no good, and Sholo finally comes away with it. Well, listen, Sholo can't let that many opportunities happen. Snowflake's not going to miss 3 times every time. So you got to clean that up with the quicker, faster, earlier rebound in the sequence if you're Sholo. And I'm sure they're going to work on that. Here's one kicked out of bounds on a bounce pass. And King is trying to get inside. There's head coach Daryl Suber of the Sholo Cougars, inbound to Irvin King. Landon Clare in the corner. He would drive and kick it to King. Back to Landon. He likes that 3. Yeah, he likes it a lot. That's a big 3 for Landon. It's like, how do you like it, Landon? I like it a lot. Snowflake out to a 14-3 advantage right now. That 11-point lead at the moment has been their biggest of the game. That one is going to help a lot on the Sholo side. Mason Bigos connects. His 3 cuts the lead to 8 points. Claire trying to get it back. A little bit short. Ball off Nazi, out of bounds to Snowflake. Here comes Josh Williams checking in for the Cougars. He is going to give Tristan Indian a spell. Here's Mason Bigos knocking it down. Snowflake looking. They just barely did beat that 5-second. Leduc, turnaround, no good. Rebound, Hadley Dazen. Hadley had 17 of those rebounds against Snowflake the last time they played. Dazen. Boy, that's the second time I've seen Days and slip. I don't know what it is. The shoes, I don't know if there's moisture. I don't know what it is. 2 times working down there trying to do something on offense. His feet have come out from underneath him. His shot up there, it's no good. Sholo's got it. Well, you know, Sholo's got to take advantage. We'll see if they can do it right here. Cougar defense has been tighter. I know they're down. Listen, I know they're down by 8, but it just feels like the defense has played a little tighter basketball than the last time. That ball won't go down for Hadley. It tried to. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. 14-6. Snowflake in front of Sholo. At the top of the key is Liam Brewer. He throws it to the corner left side. That's Gian Jones in the corner. He's gonna drive baseline and try to throw a pass through the key. That's tipped, deflected by Jet Walker, and he comes up with the steal. Nazi from the corner. That 3 is no good. Rebounded by Snowflake. Landon Clare to Irvin King into front court. Liam Brewer on the baseline. Works it up. Shot is no good. He is fouled by Nazi. That's 2 shots. 2 shots on the way. And Mervin has his first foul registered. We've got 14.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Liam Brewer at the line. I don't want to jinx Snowflake, but they have started this game 5 for 5 at the foul line. Sholo is 1 out of 4. Oh, the almost jinx. That was the almost jinx. Did you see it? Did you see it? Almost didn't was. It almost didn't was. 5 seconds here left in the quarter. Josh Williams outside. Big Os has got to pull up, and he's got that shot off the glass. It was contested defensively, but Big Os has his second 3 to start this game. Sholo cuts it down to 7. It's 16-9. Snowflake in front of Sholo. Second quarter of this boys game is on the way. In a moment, it's Sholo Cougars basketball, Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, we thank Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for their sponsoring partnership of Northland Basketball. And they are going to bring you the halftime report. This one taken away. Jaron Woods side rolls it off there. Who's going to get it? Rebounded by Snowflake. Christian Smith comes in, starts the second quarter for Snowflake. Had it for a moment. Mason Big Os protected it well. And he's got the finish right there. Mason coming on strong here now toward the end of the first and into the second quarter for Sholo. And they've got a chance right here. They can make this 3-point game maybe. Lost the handle. And that's going to give Landon Clare an opportunity. Gian Jones fed him. Transition basket good. Landon has 7 points. So a minute into the second quarter here now. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Floyd Simmons here on the call, and Josh Williams in the paint for Sholo. Outside, Jet Walker wants that 3. Shot no good. And it's brought down by Jaron Woodside. Woodside with the rebound. 7-point Snowflake advantage. Ball in the paint, push from behind. It's going to be first foul of the game on Josh Williams. First foul in the quarter on Sholo. And you know by now that fouls get reset, team fouls get reset every quarter except overtime. As you watch a couple of misses inside by Snowflake. Sholo can't, again, they can't allow those, but they're getting some breaks. Sholo's getting some breaks, allowing them to stay a little bit close here, a little closer than might otherwise expect. But down 7, they could use something right here. We'll see what they get. Hand off to Jet Walker. DeClay working it himself, and he got stripped away, taken away by Gian Jones all the way up the floor, and the coast-to-coast will not finish for Gian. Couldn't get it to go. Bigos trying to push it the other direction. It's out of bounds off Snowflake. 18-11. It's Coach Matthew Smith there for the Snowflake Lobos in his first season as the guy at the helm. This is Josh Williams. Little crossover. Inside he goes, and he gets a nice bounce. Shot is good for Josh. Hey, look at this. Liam Brewer found himself alone on the baseline. He was shocked that the defender wasn't right there to wall up on him. I think that's why he missed the shot. So it gives Sholo another chance right here. They could use a make. Bigos. We've got 5 minutes till halftime. Drive, shot. That's what Sholo needed. That's what the doctor ordered right there. Williams with the basket. And the Snowflake lead shrinks to 3 for a moment anyway. Landon Clare going to get it back. Landon's off to a stellar start to this one for Snowflake. 9 points for him in the first half. Mervin Nazi's three-point try will rim out, no good. Jones rebounds Snowflake. And Landon Clare going to work again. And he's called for a carry. Right in front of the Snowflake student section. They're going to let him hear about it. (20-15). I guess I didn't look in time on the replay to see it again. You can't get that palm under. You can bounce as high as you want as long as you keep your palm up and not under the basketball. Drive, shot blocked by Woodside, but a foul called, and I think it's going to be Woodside. Yes, it is. Jaron Woodside's first personal foul, Snowflake's first team foul in the quarter. But a shooting foul, nonetheless. The Cougars have not started all that well at the line. They're 1 for 4. Dazen makes one. Coach Suber giving instructions to Bigos, whom I imagine we'll see when we get the clock to about 3.5. That's my prediction. We'll see if I'm close on that. I say Bigos comes back in with 3:30 on the clock. And I get plus or minus 4 seconds. Plus or minus 4 seconds. I'm not gonna win that one. Josh Williams, steal. Bigos is coming he's coming to get in. And the left hand, no good for Josh. With 4:04, here comes Bigos back in. Sholo's basketball, looking to try to throw it in. They get it into Mason at the top. He's going to work against Christian Smith. Offensive foul on Bigos. He used the elbow to try to clear out a little bit of room on the defender. And the official did not love the idea. Sholo picking out their their guys that they're going to cover with their man-to-man defense. They've got it settled, and here we go. Let's see. Ronald Serrano, number 5, has come in for Xolo. So has Angelo Martinez. He is number 3 for Snowflake. 5 seconds. Xolo defense. Josh Williams locking it down on defense for the Cougars. And Coach Suber, yeah, he likes it. He likes it. Inbound, Dazen into Bigos, back to Hadley. And his pass to the wing is out of bounds. Goes out. Got a good game going on, 20-17. This thing came down to the very end 5 nights ago in Snowflake, and the Lobos won. I believe that final was 52-50. Jed Udall gets hand-checked in the corner. Josh Williams delivered said hand-check. And 2 fouls now on Josh. And we get another foul. This time it's Bigos. 2 fouls in the game on Mason. 3 minutes and 17 seconds until halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report is on the way. Jet Udall assist, beautiful. A modified no-look, a hybrid no-look pass to Jaron Woodside, who finishes at the basket. Gets Snowflake back in front by 5. Dazen fade away at the free throw line, made that one look too easy. Shot good for Hadley. And that's his very first field goal in the game. Wow. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't just say it. That after a 27-point performance 5 nights ago against the same Snowflake defense. Martinez from the elbow. The fadeaway is no good. Brought down by Bigos. Xolo's got it. Here they go. Mason attacks, and he's got it in transition. Mason's got 10. Snowflake has to take a timeout. We're down to a 1-point game, 22-21 Snowflake. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Well, let's see here. 2:23 on the clock. It's a second quarter action here at Hatch Toyota Arena, the home of the Xolo Cougars. Northland Basketball, everybody. Floyd Simmons on the call. Inbound, Snowflake. The Cougars, they have fought their way back to a 1-point game. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report comes up at the break. Landon Clare. Nice crossover into the paint, a little hesitation. They say, travel. Travel on that. I don't know, technical director, was that a travel? He says yes. He says, believe the officials. Xolo loses the ball out. Tristan Indian comes in. Snowflake basketball up the left side. Gian Jones has been absent for a while. He's back on the floor. And he goes right by Mason Bigos, but somebody came in there. I didn't see who that was. He got a hand on. Was it Jet Walker? Somebody got a hand on that thing. Defended it for the Cougars, and they're going to work it to the baseline. Indian's got it. Back outside. Walker now days him. Josh Williams. 12 on the shot clock. And Tristan Indian inside, lost the handle, out of bounds. Here's your student section for Snowflake. Snowflake traveling well with the students. There's a lot of bleached hair in that crowd, huh? On the dudes. From downtown, that shot no good. We go under a minute remaining in the first half. Sholo's got a chance right here, grab the lead. And they might do it at the foul line. Nope, that will not be shooting. Only the second team foul on Snowflake, but the third foul. Third foul on Jet Udall. So he goes to the bench for the final 49 seconds of this first half. Irvin King replacing him on the floor. Inbound, Sholo. Bigos. Outside to Walker. And he is going to put it up in the paint. Irvin King blocked it. Also made the contact. Foul number 1 on Irvin in the game. Foul shot is good for Walker. Sholo has improved their second quarter shooting over the first. They were 1 for 4 in the first, now 3 for 3. Lane violation, the shooter. Toes scraped the line right there. "35 seconds remaining in the half. And Landon Clare makes it look real easy. His second 3 of this half. Smooth. Silky smooth. Did they just give him 2? Maybe they just gave him a 2 on that. Or maybe not. Maybe we were tied. I failed to mention that, didn't I? We were tied at 22 a moment ago. Bigos, that shot won't go in. And that 3 from Clare right there is your difference going into halftime with the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report on the way. Stand by, everybody. This is Northland Basketball. It's presented by the Sports Zone.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare, right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Sure enough is the halftime report. Welcome back in, everybody. Welcome back into to this broadcast of Northland Basketball and the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Sure enough. Remember that movie from way back in the 80s? Sure enough. Who remembers that? Who can tell me what movie that was? 25-22, our halftime score. Snowflake in front of Sholo. I got a message from the athletic director of Snowflake High School. He is called Kevin Standifer. And he corrected me on something that I've been saying all night long incorrectly. And that is that Snowflake has one regular season game left. That's tomorrow night. They host Winslow. So Snowflake is at home against Winslow. I certainly hope that nobody has decided to make other plans with their night tomorrow night when you would otherwise go to the basketball game. So my apologies on that. I just did not look at the schedule the correct way. And as I saw it, I didn't see that other game remaining. So my apologies. Snowflake does play one more game. So does Sholo. Sholo's got Alchese at home here tomorrow night. Snowflake's got Winslow at home tomorrow night. And then it's on to the postseason. And it's interesting to look at in terms of the standings in 3A basketball. The standings here in the East. You got 3 teams that checked in tonight, including Snowflake with a 5-3 record. Alchese 5-3, Snowflake 5-3, Holbrook 5-3. I make the assumption that the Roadrunners are playing Alchese tonight. I did not check the schedule, but they are, and that's at home for Holbrook. So, so tough to win at Holbrook if you're visiting. So advantage Roadrunners, who've got that terrific team anyway, that terrific Mighty Mites team. I mean, goodness gracious. They got a big guy or two on the bench that they almost never get in the games. You got all that hard work done against your bigs by Travis Baya in his 5'9" frame and the other guys that aren't that, they're all in that same height range, and they just do it. They just get it done. And so anyway, Holbrook versus Alchese tonight is the situation there. And hold on a second. Talk to him, please.
I'm Mason's grandfather. I wanted to say hi.
Oh, are you the one from? Are you the one from back east? Where are you from?
I'm down in
Chicago?
Valley.
Oh, down in the valley.
Yeah, I just want to say I got everybody from Illinois,
okay.
Massachusetts, and Florida is watching today.
All the Big Oses.
I'm here for his last 2 games.
Mason Big Os' grandfather. Yeah. Nice to meet you. All right, Mason Big Os getting a little repping from his grandfather. He got all kinds of family in Illinois and parts unknown out there watching tonight. He's having a good first half. A little more on the standings right now. Holbrook and Alchese share of the lead tonight. One of those teams is going to be all alone. Well, maybe all alone. If Snowflake wins tonight, there'll be a tie at the top with Snowflake and one of those two teams. Top of the region. It's going to come down to tomorrow's games, I think. By the way, Winslow is only a game behind. No, sorry about that. They are a game and a half behind. So is Blue Ridge. Game and a half behind those teams in the standings. Okay. All right, Sholo is bringing up the rear here at a 2-6 record. No real chance for them to get out of the cellar, I don't think. No, maybe a chance. Maybe there's a maybe on that one. Let's put a little asterisk. They might be able to overcome Blue Ridge. Yeah, maybe not. Blue Ridge's got 1 game left. Best they could do is tie Blue Ridge. Anyway. Numbers from the first half, got to get to those real quick. Snowflake in front by 3. They are led by Landon Clare, 12 points in the game for Landon. Jet Udall has 5, and then everybody else that's scored has 2. Gian Jones, Jacob Leduc, Liam Brewer, Jaron Woodside, all 2 points in the game so far for Snowflake. On the other side, Mason Big Os leads the way. He's knocked down a pair of 3s, and he's got 10 points in the first half to lead the Sholo attack. And then you've got a trio of Cougars with 4 points apiece. Hadley Dazen, Jet Walker, and Josh Williams all have 4 points so far in the game. And let's get one last word in from our presenting sponsors of the halftime report before we get the second half underway. That's Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tents. We're back with the second half of Northland Basketball from Sholo High School right after this.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Looks like we're about ready to go, everybody. And Hadley Dazen is going to make a defensive play to start the second half and gently lay that thing in for his 6th point of the night. And we're back to a 1-point game. Snowflake 25, Sholo 24 as the second half gets underway on this broadcast of Northland Basketball. It's presented by the Sports Zone. My name is Floyd Simmons. Landon Clare on the baseline is going to get, no, that's offensive. That is going to be player control foul. First whistle on Landon in the game. He's had a clean effort tonight. And a smooth 12 points, which is slightly below 50% offensive production for Snowflake. Carter Carpenter into the paint. Sholo's second half starters, and they're going to travel with it. Tristan Indian, number 11 right there. Turns it over. Carter Carpenter's number 15. Jet Walker, number 21. Hadley Dazen, number 20. And Mason Bigos, number 3. He is the high point man at 10 points so far in the game for Sholo. Well, this guy with the ball in his hand on that shot that he made to end the first half, Landon Clare, that put him at exactly 1,000 points in his career as a Snowflake Lobo. Congratulations to Landon Clare. What an accomplishment. 1,000 points. So we get a whistle. Offensive foul. Snowflake, it's going to be the football guy. I'm going to call Jacob Leduc the football guy a lot of the time. Because guess what? He's a football guy. I mean, I'm telling you, he is a football guy. You talk about football guys, he's a football guy. Let's see here. 25-24. Snowflake's got the lead. Sholo's got a chance to take that lead, and they do right there on a Tristan Indian three-point basket from the left corner. The connection by Tristan. And Sholo jumps in front here, 27-25. Ball tips around. Gian Jones, boy, he went up for that one, didn't he? Gian Jones was out jumping everybody in the building on that rebound, and he got the putback. So ties the game. We're tied at 27 points, everybody. Sholo can't work with it. Can't do anything on that effort. Back to Snowflake. They'll try to get back the lead. Jones unleashes. Count that shot. Gian on the feed from Clare. Gion's got back-to-back baskets up the floor for Snowflake, and they're back in front by 3. It's 30-27. 5:33 on the clock in the third quarter, and Hadley Dazen backs his defender down, and then a little wraparound pass to Tristan Indian. Couldn't make the shot. Now tied up. Jump ball. Jump ball. Take a look. Smooth as silk right there. I assume that silk is relatively smooth. They keep saying it, you know. People say it. I don't know much about it. Can't afford silk on my Sports Zone salary. Here's a drive, and that shot is no good. But it's going to put that football guy at the line. Dazen's got a pair of fouls. Leduc makes one. Well, you know, this guy's a pretty terrific football player. I mean, one of the best in the entire 4A conference. He's got another year coming up to play football for the Snowflake Lobos. Got a lane violation right there. Lobos back in front, 31-27. Jacob Leduc, a terrific football player. He's got another distinction that is very, to me, it's personal, and I love this. And it's not that his uncle is Nathan Leduc, the legendary Arizona State Sun Devil safety, who was one of my all-time favorite players at ASU back in the 80s, and who also in the 90s did some broadcasting with us for a season. Nathan Leduc, that guy's uncle. He's a legend, Nathan is. Love that guy. But the more important distinction I wanted to mention about Jacob Leduc is that his Grandma Brimhall, she makes the greatest sweet pickles you ever had in your whole life. Landon Clare goes up the floor and drops it in. He's got 1,002 points in his career now. Reached 1,000 on that 3 that he hit before halftime. How about Landon Clare, everybody? 1,000 points. But back on Jacob for a moment. His grandma Brimhall. Her sweet pickles are the best. They are unbelievable. And I keep saying that because I keep wanting some. As you get Carter Carpenter with a bucket right there. And I keep telling my friend Greg Brimhall, Greg, hook me up, dude. Need some sweet pickles. From that guy's grandma right there, number 11. Timeout on the floor. This is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Perkins Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Perkins Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Show Low Ford, great sponsoring partners of Northland Basketball. As we get back to the action from the timeout, Clare comes up short on that, gets his own rebound. And the action continues here in the third quarter. 3:39 on the clock in this third period. There's a foul on the floor. This is not a shooting foul. The guy that commits the foul is Indian. Snowflake will throw it in. Clare gets the duties into Jet Udall, and he immediately pulls the trigger on that shot. Shot is good. And we're going to get a warning. Warning on Snowflake. But it's Jet Udall with that big three right there. 36-29 now, Snowflake in front. Jed Walker, Tristan Indian, he likes it. He likes it a lot. The shot is good for Tristan. So he's made a couple of threes here in the third quarter to help keep this game close. 4 points down, Sholo on defense. Snowflake at the top, Woodside. On the angle to Jet Udall. Jet will look for that little seam and count the basket. Got a continuation out of it. That was a little NBA-esque right there. A little NBA-esque right there on the whistle on Jet Walker, his second foul. Watch this. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit, Phoenix Suns-ish, Golden State Warriors-ish. I could go down the entire list. I'm not going to. Jet Udall at the line. So both the shots go in. Or, the shot and the foul go in. Three-point play. I was a little distracted. Snowflake assistant coach Andy Wood was talking across me, talking in front of me here to the official scorekeeper, trying to figure out something that was going on. That guy right there, man. That guy right there. One of the greats. Shot good. Jet Udall from the corner. Jet is owning this third quarter now for the Snowflake Lobos. He has scored 9 of his team-high 14 points in the third period. Landon Clare has 14 as well. Hadley Dazen, Hadley's got 8 points as he makes that one with the left hand. Inside, Woodside. Jaron Woodside gets the 2 on the feed from Clare. The assist to Landon Clare. And Landon, a steal. And Landon is the straw that stirs the drink, isn't he, for this Snowflake team? And he gets tied up right there. Jump ball, Snowflake will have it for the inbound. Landon has been, he's got that little feature there, that little tiny braid thing there going on with the hair. It's got the school color on it. Don't know the meaning of it, but I've been wondering about it for a few games, and I finally get a good look at it. Hey, look at that one. Look at that again. I believe that was Jet again. I got Jet Udall at 16, a smooth 16 points for Snowflake. And there's Hadley Dazen, speaking of smooth. 90 seconds left, third quarter. Snowflake up by 10 now. Boy, how did that happen? We were just tied. Doesn't feel that long ago it was a tie game. It was 25-22 at halftime. Bigos pushes one out to the corner. Williams short on the shot. Here comes Jet Udall. He likes it again. No good there. Dazen up with it. Pass tipped. 10-point deficit for Sholo. Jet's like, get me out of here, coach. I gotta get a breather. Jet's gonna grab a timeout. Well deserved. Terrific third quarter for Jet Udall. He's not the only reason, but he's a huge reason why Snowflake is in front by 10 right now. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Dazen tried to roll that thing up there. Did not go in. Landon Clare trying to do about the same thing on the other side, and it won't go in. Battle, fight, and it's Mervin Nazi getting fouled by Brewer. Liam Brewer, second foul. Coach Daryl Suber surveying the court. And his team going to work. Dazen missed. Tips to Snowflake. Sholo racing back the other way. From way downtown. No good. Nazi rebound. Dazen at the elbow. Spins. Corner wide open. And that's good for Bigos. Well, when you're that wide open, you hate to give up that shot. You hate not to get it. 2 seconds. Nope, no time. No time. That was too late. Well, a big shot right there will cut the Snowflake lead down to 7 here. Sholo Cougars basketball, part of Northland Basketball, everybody. And the fourth quarter is on the way from Sholo. It's Snowflake 46, Sholo 39. Jet Udall knocking it down for the Lobos. Northland Basketball, stand by.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, back to the action here as we get rolling for the fourth quarter, everybody. It's Snowflake 46, Sholo 39. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Inbound for Sholo, back underway. And I got to say hello. To one of my all-time favorite grandkids. My oldest grandkid, her name is Presley. As you watch Bigos on the fadeaway, he ended up on the ground. No matter. Shot good. 5 points different. Right here with Snowflake in front. And they work it inside to Brewer. Assist, Landon Clare. And Liam Brewer answering Sholo's basket on that last opportunity. Inside, Josh Williams. Brewer rejects him. Snowflake run and Clare finish on the feed from his teammates. Gian Jones. And that's Snowflake is getting these little runs put together, moving ahead. They're going to get a steal. The football guy, Jacob Leduc. Might not have been the most graceful finish on that. Effective. And Snowflake running here and getting an 11-point lead in this fourth quarter. Watch it. There it is. There's the finish, Claire. And we might even have a little more for you. Anyway, we're going to stay here with this timeout. 7:03 remaining in regulation, everybody. 52-41, Snowflake leading Sholo at this moment. And again, I want to say hi to my oldest grandchild, Presley Simmons, watching the game right now at home. And Presley, I love you. You know I do. And I hope you're enjoying things. Hope you're enjoying the game. Your dad's doing a great job. He does a great job. He's a camera guy over there, a producer, Derek. Have an awesome night, Press. There's a whistle. Brief little stoppage. They want to get that shot clock going. Inbound, Bigos. And Bigos fouled. 2 shots coming up for Mason. Met his grandpa at halftime. Mason's grandpa. I didn't get his name, but it's from the Valley. Reported on all the family watching from all over the United States. Somebody on our live chat reporting a final score. Alchesay 50, Holbrook 49 in that girls' game. Bigos second try. Got 1 out of 2. 10-point Snowflake lead. Snowflake basketball. My friend Darrell Heward in Phoenix saying hello. Saying what's happening, Floyd. You're looking at it, my man. Claire on the drive, off the glass. Count that, baby. He's going to try to add one. Jet Walker. Got him. 3 in the game on Jet. And each team now with their 1 team foul to start this fourth quarter. Minute and a half into it. Landon Clare makes the shot. 17 points in the game. His teammates Jet Udall went to the bench a while ago in the third quarter with 16 points so far. Here's a pull-up, and it's good for Mervin Nazi. Dribble on the sideline. Snowflake coaches, they want a foul. Didn't get one. Student section responding as well. And we got 6 minutes remaining in regulation with the Cougars working the ball in half-court offense. Josh Williams drops it back. Mason Bigos. Bigos trying to see if he can beat Landon Clare's defense. Can't do it, but he gets a return pass and then knocked out of his hands, and then there goes Snowflake running. Gian Jones, fouled by Williams. Jones to the line. 3 in the game on Josh Williams. Gion's night, 7 points so far. Snowflake has done better in the second half. Done better in the second half. Snowflake was 8 of 32 shooting in the first half. I don't know what the numbers are like here in the third and fourth quarters, but a little better than that, I think. But at the line, Gian Jones misses that one. It looks like I got to say hi to my other grandkid, another grandkid that's watching right now, and that would be one of my favorite boys ever. His name is Gunner. So Gunner, well, I hope you're doing great, Gunner. I hope you're having an awesome night tonight, G-Dog. And I love you. He goes by G-Dog. He goes by Dirty Dog. He's just a dog, and that's good. Being a dog, it's always good to be a dog. We'll grab a timeout. They take one on the floor here with 5:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Five minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in regulation. Sholo's got the basketball. Up the floor goes Jet Walker. Drops it back to Tristan Indian, who feeds Mervin Nazi, and he works hard for a basket underneath. That was well done by Mervin. And his two baskets here in this game come right here in the fourth quarter. Up the floor, Liam Brewer, fouled by Nazi. Brewer going to the foul line. And that's the second foul in the game on Mervin. This guy at the line, Liam Brewer. And we're going to introduce you to a couple of our officials. There's one that we're gonna get you the name before we get to the end of the game. That's Elmer Murray right there. Elmer from up the Chinle area. One of our officials. Does a fantastic job. As a Brewer Brewer hits that foul shot right there. Well, Woodside had a rebound for a moment, but very crafty steal by Dazen. Take it away from him, and then Hadley commits the offensive foul. A little too much on that shoulder there, Hadley. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good call by the official. Meanwhile, we got this whistle, and we got a 57-46 advantage for Snowflake over Sholo. That is Jonah Beach right there, that official. Jonah. He is a fantastic veteran. We have gotten to see him a lot over the years. And he calls a great game. This officiating crew doing a good job. We just have the best officials in the state, I'm convinced. And you get a drive, but an offensive foul is going to erase. It's going to erase that shot by Claire. It's Woodside with his fourth foul. 4 fouls in the game on Jaron. Three timeouts remaining for these two teams. Each of them has 3 timeouts. And it looks like Snowflake wants to get that football guy back in the game. Probably replace Woodside. Good defense by the Lobos. From the corner, Gian Jones going to rattle that thing home. Gion's got a quiet 10 points. Just steady out there. Dazen in the paint. Outside, Nazi. Count that shot. That's a big three for Mervin Nazi and for Sholo. He's scored all 7 of his points here in the fourth period. Sholo's still there, but not if this keeps happening. Assist, Claire. Shot Woodside off the glass. That shot good. Boy, I tell you, Landon Claire. How about throw it down with 2 hands? Gian Jones. Just give us a little highlight, would ya? Gian making that Snowflake student section respond favorably. Tristan Indian off the glass, no good. Tips and controlled by Snowflake. Here's Landon Clare. Protects it nicely. Finish in transition. Just a great finish by Landon. It's going to force a timeout. We'll stay here right through. We're going to stay right here through this timeout as Snowflake grows that lead to 17 points with 2:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the two-handed dunk. Gian Jones on your screen, and there's that finish in transition by Landon Clare. I don't know, the 3 times we've seen Landon these last 3 times, I gotta tell you, as you think about who might be the region's player of the year, and I don't want to leave anybody out, I'm not going to cover everybody and all possibilities, but I will say that a couple of the leading contenders, a couple of the top contenders are that guy right there, Landon Clare. I think he's the leading Snowflake contender. I may be wrong. Maybe somebody else has had the better season than Landon has. Though I would be hard-pressed to look up and down that bench and find the guy. All the things that Landon can do and that he has done, I don't know. He's got to have 8 or 9 assists in the game tonight. He leads the team in scoring with 21 points. So you got Landon Clare as a guy who's, certainly a candidate for the region's player of the year. And then the other guy that comes to mind just right off the bat is Travis Baya from Holbrook. Here's a shot off the back iron from Nazi, no good, and rebounded by Sholo and Mason Bigos. He's got the bucket. But a mountain to climb in 2.5 minutes for Sholo. Clare, drive, found his way in there. Too easy for a guy that reached 1,000 points in his career scoring in this game here tonight. Rebound. Snowflake's got it. Tipped. Oh, the nice touch pass. More Landon Clare points, why don't you? Wow, how about Landon Clare, everybody? Landon's got 25. Snowflake running again. Sholo running out of gas. Leduc. With 1:24 left, a 21-point Snowflake lead, their biggest all night long. Sholo's going to grab a timeout, and I think they're going to start to empty their bench. Concede this one here tonight. Wow, Snowflake on a run. Stand by Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Out of the timeout, a whistle and a foul on Christian Smith of Snowflake. The Lobos are getting a bunch of their bench in here, as this bounce pass is going to skip out of bounds, and they say Snowflake made it happen. 72-51, our score with 1:42 remaining in regulation. At the end of the game, we'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Dallas Roy throws it in. Sholo going to work. That's Connor Wood, number 4, back to Dallas. And he is going to slip through a couple of defenders, try to get something up there and good. Irvin King. King committing the foul. 2 shots on the way. 2 shots on the way. Well, let's see. I made a comment a little while ago about Jacob Leduc's grandma. That's Hazel Pearl Brimhall. She is one of the all-timers, one of the best. Hazel Pearl. As you watch this 3 go in for Christian Smith. 1:20 remaining in regulation. Anyway, turns out that Hazel Pearl Brimhall, Jacob Leduc's grandma, is watching the game. And her son, Greg Brimhall, who I was referencing earlier, he's texting me right now. And he said that grandma's watching, we're watching the game. And she said, his words, not mine, she said, my mom loves you. Sweet pickles are coming your way for sure. That's what I'm talking about. It takes like weeks for her to make her sweet pickles. All right, these sweet pickles don't happen overnight. And they are not bought from any store. And they are the best on the planet, okay? So I can't wait. Also, they asked me, do you like potato salad? We put sweet pickles in them, and they are the best. And the answer is absolutely yes. Yes, and I can think of fewer ways to present sweet pickles that are better than in potato salad. So that is awesome. I love it. I'm shameless about my, begging. There's no question about that. And there's Hazel Pearl's grandson, Jacob Leduc, grabbing the rebound, throwing it out to Christian Smith, who gets pushed by Connor Wood and comes down extremely awkwardly, and Christian's in a lot of pain with that. The minimum is going to be a visit to the chiropractor. Watch this. Well, nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing malicious about it. You saw it right there. He's just trying to get up there and defend that a little bit. There is nothing wrong with what he just did, Connor. Christian came down awkwardly. Look at that again. There's no problem there. There's nothing malicious. 20.9 seconds remaining here. The Sports Zone's player of the game, and to join us here in a moment. And I think we can make that announcement after Christian Smith. Well, he didn't make the end. Dallas Roy gets a little shot right there. I'm trying to make sure I got all my numbers right. I didn't. I need to figure this out here real quick. Our Sports Zone player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, is Jet Udall. Jet Udall of the Snowflake Lobos. Congratulations to Jet. Man, where am I missing the points? What do we got? 2. Is that a 3 and a 2 right there for Gian? Yeah. 3 and a 2. Makes sense. 2-2 right there. Where in the world did I lost 2 points, and yet I'm looking at the official book. I got the same thing as the books got. I don't understand. I don't understand how the math ain't mathin'. But it ain't mathin', you people. Hold on, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Who knows? Who knows? Don't have any idea on those numbers. All I know is this. We're into our postgame here now. We are ready to get that rolling here. Final score on tonight's boys varsity game at Cholo, 77-55. Snowflake defeats Cholo, and Snowflake will retain a share of the lead in the 3A East going into their final game, which will be played tomorrow night. They host Winslow tomorrow night. And our Sports Zone Player of the Game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and he's getting a lot of love. We missed the love, but he was getting a lot of love from his teammates. And he joins us here now. His name is Jet Udall.
Yeah, Jet Udall.
I got you, Jet.
Right.
I got you. Hey, congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
Boy, you guys really poured it on in that second half.
Yeah.
What happened? You came out, you had a 3-point halftime lead, and you win the game by 22. Tell me what happened to make that go in the second half.
Just knowing that it's the Cougars and we got to whip their butt. I mean, all our players like Landon Clare, Gian, all our seniors really wanted to win this game by a lot, and they came out and showed it and gave the intensity.
You know, Jet, the time frame that the big lead grew was the third quarter. And you were the spark plug, okay? So you score 11 of your 16 points in this game. In that quarter, it really was the difference. You know, one of the things I really like, I like that little shot you get where you catch and you huck the three. I mean, like right now. Tell me about that shot. Tell me about developing that shot.
I mean, I've been putting a lot of work over the summer, and my coaches tell me don't take the dribble and just shoot it. So that's why I decided to do this game. Just catch, shoot, don't hesitate. And that's what I did.
Yeah, really effective. Really effective. Like seeing it out there. But you, like the other guys, running the floor really well. Tell me about that aspect of the game. Coach Andy Wood has joined your team this year as an assistant coach. His style of play was get the ball out and start running. I mean, ball down the floor as quick as you can. Tell me about your thoughts on that strategy, the offensive approach by Snowflake.
It definitely works if we commit to it. If we hustle our butts off, play great defense, and look for the ball down the court, we will get it every single time. We just need to trust our teammates and trust our coaches.
Outstanding, Jet. Listen, your teammates, number 0 out there. Mm-hmm. What a game for this guy. 23 points.
Yeah.
I don't know how many assists he had. Maybe 8, maybe 10. I had a ton of assists. He was really setting you guys up nicely. Great game. He reaches 1,000 points scoring tonight. What do you have to say about Landon Clare?
He's a great ball player. I love him to death. I mean, he helps out the team every day at practice. He's pushing us, trying to make us better. I think he's just a great player overall.
If you had a vote for the 3A East Region Player of the Year this year,
it'd be Landon Clare.
Would it be Landon?
Yeah, it'd be Landon Clare.
Yeah, you like playing with that guy?
Yeah, I do.
How much fun did you have tonight in this one?
Oh, tons of fun. Beating the Cougars is the best thing we could do tonight.
Yeah. Are you ready for the Winslow Bulldogs?
Yes, we are.
You got them tomorrow night.
Yep.
Finish up the regular season, get to the playoffs.
Yep.
All right? A lot of work to be done.
Yep.
Congratulations. Well done, man.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy that great T-shirt.
Thank you.
There's our Sports Zone Player of the Game right there, everybody. He scored 16 points in this one to help lead the team to victory. Jet Udall. And we want to thank White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They present the Player of the Game here at the Sports Zone. And our guys getting some pictures out there. Landon Clare's getting some pictures with the poster. I love it. Look at that. That's a great poster right there. He reached 1,000-point scoring tonight, and he helped lead this team to a victory. The Snowflake Lobos end up with the win tonight. Let's see here. And let me check your team records for these two teams after the finale here. Snowflake moves to 14-11 on the season, 14-11 overall. Sholo is now 8-19. 8-19. Postseason hopes for Sholo. If they had any coming in, it looks like they have evaporated tonight. They'll play Alchese in their final game of the season. That'll be tomorrow night right here in Sholo. Snowflake is going to play their final regular season game before the playoffs. They'll be on to the playoffs. And they'll play Winslow tomorrow night. And I don't have any finals from the other boys' games out there, from the Holbrook game, to see if they will keep pace with Snowflake at the top of the region. If Holbrook wins their game tonight, playing Alchese at home, Holbrook boys, then Holbrook and Snowflake will go into tomorrow night, each with 6-3 region records and vying to win the 3A region championship. They won't be playing each other, though. I don't know who has the tiebreaker. I think it's Holbrook, but I'm not positive. Holbrook's got the edge when it comes to the power points, and that might be the tiebreaker. So, and they have, by the way, split games head-to-head this season. Some numbers for you from this one, from the Snowflake victory tonight. Well, Landon Clare led it with 23 points. Our player of the game, Jet Udall, had 16 points. Gian Jones with 12 points in the game. 7 in this one for Jacob Leduc. 6 points for a couple of guys. Liam Brewer had 6. Jaron Woodside with 6. 5 points for Christian Smith in this one tonight for Snowflake. For the Cougars, or as some might call them, the Cougars. Did you hear that? The Cougars. For the Cougars, let's see here. Mason Bigos had 18 points. Hadley Dazen with 10 points. 7 in the game for Mervin Nazi. 6 points tonight for Tristan Indian. Let's see, a trio of Cougars had 4 points each. Jed Walker with 4 points. Josh Williams, 4 points. Dallas Roy had 4 points. And finally, there was Carter Carpenter with 2 points in this one tonight. Did I mention Tristan Indian with a 6? I think I did. There it is. There's your numbers. Those are your, that's how it finishes. Look out for our broadcast schedule for the remaining activity this week here at the Sports Zone. There's a lot of activity left for us, and we'll continue to cover Northland basketball on into the playoffs as well. Busy, busy, busy times, like basketball season always is for Northland basketball. I didn't say this earlier. We probably lost a lot of our audience by this point. Would you please remember to register at the on the NFHS network? You can do that right now and watch all of the playoffs for your monthly subscription. You watch the whole thing, watch the championship games, all that kind of stuff. All the games that can only be watched on the network. And if you would do that, please register. Go search for Sports Zone Radio on the NFHS network. There'll be some old games that we broadcast. They'll pop up. If you click on one of those games, it'll ask you to register. And if you will register and subscribe, your subscription will benefit the Sports Zone. We will get a portion of your subscription directly to us. If you register any other way, we will get nothing for that, okay? So we would appreciate that if you wouldn't mind doing that. Every little bit helps here as we get ready for the playoffs. That's going to do it, everybody. I want to thank our outstanding production team, and they did a dynamite job tonight. Our producer, Derek Simmons, our all-star technical director, Noah Anderson, and shooting camera, as always, Big Sean Ulbestad. What a night tonight here at Snowflake. Lobos get a pair of varsity victories. Well, thanks to the entire crew. Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us, saying God bless you, and have a great, great night. Look for us out there for the rest of this week with a lot of activity here at the Sports Zone. More Northland basketball coming your way. Snowflake beats Sholo 77-55 in the boys varsity game. Until next time, good night, everybody, from Hatch Toyota Arena.